Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Manny B Investing. We did the quick video on SundaeSwap Labs announcing the launch, the mainnet launch in the ISO. We are all excited. I think people are more excited about the ISO than they are the actual mainnet launch. There's been a lot of FUD. There's been a lot of just trashing of the project as of late because they were, just basically telling people what to expect when it came to SundaeSwap's mainnet launch based on the network activity, the amount of users that are on Cardano right now. This is not Ethereum. Ethereum has had years to lock value, adopt users. That experience is going to be different. It's going to be much like Ethereum when they first started. Same thing happening over again on Cardano. You want the gains from these projects launching, but then you don't want to deal with a launch experience. You can't have it all, people. Let's take a look at Subcritical, the Twitter space they did, where they were talking to an IOG member, Samuel Leathers. There's his little profile there. You can follow him if you want. Let's take a look.
And then do you think that SundaeSwap coming live is a good test of just like the network itself, and then that's a good way for you to see what parameters we can actually adjust?
Absolutely. I mean, that's pretty much been what we've been looking for, is for uh, someone like SundaeSwap. I mean, we didn't plan or orchestrate with SundaeSwap for them to be the ones to load the network up. But basically, that's what we've been waiting for since we launched Alonzo, is for someone to come along and say, hey, we got a smart contract and it's going to be popular, and are you ready for it?
Are you ready? Let's take a look. Win Sunday, Thursday. What is going on? The moment we've all been waiting for is upon us. Below, we've laid out the most important points you need to keep in mind, as well as all the details you need to know about SundaeSwap DEX launch in an easy to read FAQ format. We've got the key dates and takeaways right here. Thursday, January 20th, SundaeSwap will launch as a fully functional beta decentralized exchange. So a BDEX, if you will. Let's coin that phrase there. Tuesday, January 25th. 5 days later, the first round of ISO rewards will be calculated. ISO participants must delegate ADA to qualifying SundaeSwap ISO scooper pools prior to 2145 UTC on January 25th to be able to earn Sunday for all 5 ISO rounds. So they're going to do 5 epochs of delegating. So they're going to do the screenshot. See below for more details. Thursday, the 20th, yield farming Sunday rewards begins. Yield farming will be available for at least the first 6 months of the SundaeSwap DEX. And during this period, LP tokens staked to yield farming contracts in eligible pools can earn additional Sunday rewards. See below for more details. All right, so here's a little cute little calendar here. This is January, of course. I don't think they should put January on there somewhere. And then February. Yeah, no, it just says February. Launch date. DEX open for project pool creation. That really won't have anything to do with us. That's for the pools to get set up. Just being transparent there. DEX open to public. ISO staking begins. So you're going to be staking. You probably want to stake before then. You might as well start maybe tonight. Jump in early, get in the pools. Deadline for delegate to delegate for ISO round 1. Final data stake for first snapshot on the 25th. The 30th deadline to delegate for the ISO round 2. And then we're going into February. We got the 3rd round because ADA is kind of like paid out every 5 days, I think. So that's how they're going to do it in epochs. So that's how it's going to line up for your snapshots and stuff. Details and FAQ. The SundaeSwap DEX will live As a fully functioning beta on Thursday, January 20, 2022, projects will be allowed to create pools beginning Tuesday, January 18th. How to Sunday. Initially, there will be 3 ways to acquire Sunday. Participate in the ISO, available on during the Cardano epochs 316 through 320. Earn yield farming rewards available January through June, and swap other tokens for Sunday on SundaeSwap and other participating DEXs. This is a change of plans. See the section on the taste test on why. When ISO. The ISO will begin on Thursday, like we said. You'll continue for 5 epochs and with rewards. 5% of the total Sunday supply, or 1% each epoch, will be distributed based on snapshots that will be taken at each epoch boundary. To participate in each ISO reward round, you must delegate prior to the following dates. So you have to delegate and keep it there for the dates. That's when they're going to do a snapshot. It's not going to work like MinSwap and Maladex. They're doing the snapshots. They'll calculate it and they'll distribute them through probably an airdrop. Those are the dates there. As long as you are delegated to an official ISO scooper, find the list here, before the snapshot is taken, your rewards will be calculated for the epoch you staked in. I'm staking in all of them. How to ISO. If you want to make sure you qualify for all 5 ISO reward rounds, you must have ADA staked with eligible SPOs before the 25th, 2145 UTC. Your rewards will be calculated based on the snapshot taken at the time. And at the same time, at each subsequent epoch boundary, details on where and how you will receive your Sunday and how you can check your outstanding rewards will be shared soon. So those details are not available yet. How to yield farm. Yield farming is a form of staking used by DEXs to reduce the volatility of their liquidity pools. You can learn more about yield farming on the SundaeSwap help section here, but 500,000 Sunday will be allocated daily over at least the first 6 months of the DEX operation to yield farmers participating in the following liquidity pools. So this is cool. World Mobile Token ADA, Cards ADA, LQ. So you don't have to just put Sunday with ADA. You can gain rewards if you farm with these tokens. So I'm actually going to take a look at some of that. I want to do all of the ways to do it, just to get exposure and just see what worked best. This list of eligible pools will be adjusted by community vote later as the ecosystem grows and stable coins launch. Jed, when taste test. While we still stand behind the benefits offered by the taste test price setting procedure, we previously announced the contracts we wrote for the taste test were not part of our audit. As we looked at the timelines for our launch, we made the difficult choice not to launch the Sunday token with the taste test. This change allows a Sunday ADA pair to exist at launch and be available for users to swap immediately instead of waiting until after the ISO and the taste test. That's actually pretty neat. We will continue to develop the taste test and plan to offer this as a service to other projects that choose to launch on the SundaeSwap platform in the future. Why beta? We are launching with a beta label because while DEX's smart contracts have been fully audited and the DEX will meet all industry standards for security, the implementation of a fully decentralized governance will not be immediately possible due to the existing transaction size limits on the Cardano blockchain. We will post more on our roadmap to a fully community controlled DEX shortly. How fast DEX? As mentioned a week ago, even the most optimistic performance projections show a backlog of orders during the first few weeks of the DEX's operation. However, we expect performance to improve as adjustments are made both by the SundaeSwap and Cardano team. While orders, including swapping, providing liquidity, and withdrawing liquidity may take hours to days to process at first, it's important to know that everybody's orders will be processed fairly and in order they were received and executable. It will also be possible to cancel orders at any time before they are processed by the scoopers. Canceling orders is not subject to the same queue. We hope you're all excited as much as we are for this monumental day for SundaeSwap and Cardano community as a whole, the SundaeSwap Labs team. Let's take a look at the tweet and see what the sentiment is on Twitter. Let's refresh to get the most up to date. So you keep going into the decision to launch, even if processing transactions can take days. I am against it, and I'm warning again to wait for smooth product instead of then rushing. Slow and steady, but working. That is slow and steady. They're launching. Well, you got a response from this guy. I don't know if this is the official. That doesn't look like it is. Wait, it might be. That might be him. Is this Pi? I think that is Pi. He probably should do something more official or respond from Sundays. I'm interested in this thread though. Cardano will get major FUD if all protocols delay, or if someone else launches with the same issue. So it is, so it was, and so it will ever be. This is no amount of delay that would fundamentally solve the fact that we will have huge day one interest. I agree with that. We have so much excitement behind our project that no matter when we launch, there will be a backlog. Agreed. The question is, does Cardano crash? Does it create hostile economic environments, or does it naturally soak up the load like a sponge? At the end of the day, we are confident in Cardano's ability to keep up with sustained market activity. If we weren't confident in that, we wouldn't launch. Launch delays are just a band-aid that has to be ripped off. Agreed. No worries, mate. My apologies was needed. You're serving critical autoimmune role. Yeah. There it is, folks. Someday has come. Want to report a website that looks like, oh, interesting. Be on the lookout for that stuff. Yeah. Good. Anybody else having trouble switching pools on your? Yeah, you're using URI. That's the problem. Can we stake with URI and claim tokens with Nami, or does the wall? I would not play that game. Jack there. I mean, this is going to be many hours to days. Oof, network is not ready yet. But I mean, if you don't hit it hard, you're never going to know where it stands. The demand's going to be insane. There's a lot of questions. I'm going to go through these. I'm just going to read this. I'm going to read through this, and probably I'll make some content just answering these questions because people just don't like reading, apparently. But I don't have a problem reading. I like reading. Oh, yeah. The Sunday Scoopers. We need to check that out. Here's a list right here of the pools. So I'm in Blade. So we've got this one. I don't really know much. I know that's Dan's. I know Bloom. That's that pay dude with the weird voice. I'm one to talk about voice, right? I've got a weird voice. Blade, that's what I'm in. So Blade's on there. I'm good to go. I just need to move some more tokens there. I'm probably going to move another 1,000 tokens, I think. Tokens, I mean coins. Cardano's layer 1. And there's a wait list for some Rug. That's an awesome name. Ape. That's a cool name. That's nice. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be good to go, man. ISO initial stake pool offering is in business. Make sure you get you might as well just move your stuff over there now, man. Might as well move it over now. You don't have to worry about these snapshot dates. Move whatever you're willing to have sitting there and just sit back and relax. And then maybe try to get some on the DEX and maybe LP. Maybe do some liquidity providing. That list of pairs is interesting. I'm going to take a look at these tokens and see what's what. see what we can get into. Maybe get some additional rewards. Wish they did Giro. That would be cool, but Giro's not native right now. But cards isn't native really, right? We'll take a look. We'll see what's up. But yeah, thank you for checking out the original video. This is the full thing with a lot of the details. This is gonna be cool. We're gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. Thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you hit that like, share, and definitely subscribe. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.